the artist development that you're doing is so valuable. It's not about the hours for the studio. I don't care what the studio cost is. It's like you're not even adding that value in.
You're right.
And the reason how long you been doing this studio? In the studio?
I've been doing it. I've been successful 3 decades. Yeah, 3 decades.
3 decades of success as an engineer, producer in these studio situation. You don't look like you but 30 your damn self, but that's another story.
Yeah,
but
don't smoke, don't drink. Health is wealth. You've been to the studio. We at the home gym, the boxing gym,
the workout.
In the back.
They got full gym in there.
That's dope.
Yeah, everything.
In different parts of the studio, you could do everything: boxing,
everything.
weights, everything.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Health is wealth.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
but I'm saying you have to value that part of the time you're giving them as well. To raise that price up.
And I'm definitely taking advice from you because you one of the people I look up to,
I appreciate it. But honestly, like, I know we're in tough times right now, financially, recession, whatever you want to call it. Everyone's struggling. I get it. But they have to pay for, they don't ask Gucci for a discount.
That's true.
They go and pay that Gucci bill.
And you know that's crazy? I wish my brother was here, the one that shoot the videos, because your philosophy, he has that. Because he's like,
I know, we bonded
they
on
won't
that.
pay me this for this video, but you got $1,500 shoes on, ask me for a discount.
Yeah.
Like all my clients that come to my studio, I tell them, if I introduce you to somebody like such as yourself and they use your services, I always tell them this: do not ever ask for no discount. Pay that man. Pay him. And let him give you a discount if he want to give it to you.
I'm dealing with someone right now, a construction dude. I did construction. We talked about that before, 15, 16 years before I went into music. Very successful. And I built everything. So I hired someone to do my apartment in New York. And the first thing I did is say, send me the bill. So I know here's what I need done. Send me a bill.
What
Give me a
cost?
breakdown of the cost. He sends me the breakdown. And the first thing I say is, why you triple and quadruple charge me for the same things in this bill? I said, I understand what you're doing, and I don't want to argue with price. If that's what you want to charge me, thank you, but no thank you. I'm not paying for that. And see, that's what I mean. When you give a price, right, the client has the right to say what I just said.
Right.
Good luck, God bless finding it. That's the challenge.
Yeah.
Like, you have to find that sucker that's going to pay that. In your case, you have to find that studio /engineer /A&R, because you're all in one.
Man.
That you could get that from in this one session. That to me is worth a lot more than what you're charging, and that's why you have to raise the price. I'll give you another story with my brother. We had big beefs with Universal Music Group because Irv was accounted for multiple things. He produced the record, but he's also the record label. And we also was the studio. They didn't want to combine. They wanted to do one payment for everything. And it's short.
Crazy.
And I wouldn't allow it. See, I controlled that. I would never allow it. You're going to pay him. If I went out and had to do it, I had to pay a studio. I went out and rented a house because we had our own rental company. So the car services, the houses, when we went, we owned it all and we rented to ourselves. And we get paid out of these budgets that are allocated. But Universal's like, that's budget. You don't spend the money because they want to keep more profit. And I'm like, no. The studio, we have to make an album in the studio. Who's going to do it? You saying because it's mine, I can't get paid?
Crazy, right?
Fuck out of here. You're saying Irv is an engineer. He engineered or mixed. Irv mixed the records. He didn't engineer the records. He mixed them. So you got to pay a mix engineer. You don't want to pay him, but you would pay someone else. He produced the record. Oh, but it's Irv's record. Yeah, it's on his record label. He wants his fee. So we was always arguing over all these fees, and it's why I'm telling you have to. Just because you could do multiple things, you shouldn't get penalized for it.
Yeah.
And that's the reality. So, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not trying to rape and pillage the artist, but they also have to understand the value in your time.
Yeah.
And if they don't, good luck in finding it somewhere else.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's where it comes down to. I mean, it's just, what he's saying is you might have to scale down, but your prices go up.
Yeah.
You feel me? And because
you make more.
You make more.
Hey, what do they say? Less is more.
Right.
Give you more free time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's what it's about. But at the end of the day, they say if you want the best deal, you have to be willing to walk away from it.
They ask you why you put your prices up, just said diesel fuel's going up.
No, I have different packages though. I have different
diesel
packages.
Is up.
Yeah.
Inflation. You know what I'm saying?
I have different packages though. It's like I know how to read people. and not to talk bad about some of the clients, you know, I just know some of them ain't gonna spend no money, you know, so I have something just for that. But then I do have other clients as well that are willing
either that
to,
or you got to
do that.
give them the package where you dumb it down to nothing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
oh, you don't want to pay me?
And that's
Cool.
the tough part. And I'm gonna be honest, that's the tough part about me because it's like
You
I
don't
really
wanna
love
do
what I
that.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody I might have the next Beyonce in the studio.
Right.
You know, and
Let me know.
And I'm educating her, showing her because you know I do vocal training too. You know,
What's up,
for
B?
the singers.
What's up, Jay?
You know,
Okay.
yeah. So I do that too, right?
Right.
And I got the bars like you were saying, teaching them how to rap. So. You know, I've had people that's been rapping 20 years, they come in there and they work with me and they realize they've been doing it wrong the whole time for real. You know, but then like you said something earlier, like about the stacking of vocals. Let's go back to that, right? So I've had people that were stubborn. And I get it. When you're not used to hearing yourself a certain way, like I say, look, man, you don't need all them stacks. And then they hear it, they think it sound crazy. They thinking it sound, but if you listen to like Kanye and all them, Kanye got emphasis on his words. You can hear everything he's saying. It's how you say it. It digs into the soul.
But maybe again, I'm an artist favorite. Like I'm on the side of artists, right? And I use Picasso, right? The painting.
It's art.
Right? That's artist. It's the same shit, right? You're just doing it with music. That's your painting. So what I say with Picasso is I'm sure when people was looking at his artwork when he was drawing it,
That's true.
With ears over here and fucking mouths down here, and it's like no one looks like that. What the fuck is that? Like Pablo, you're fucking crazy. It's priceless paintings now. So that's the only thing I would say. You have to be careful because it's your interpretation of their art, and that causes an issue, man.
I'm glad you said that because I only tell them 3 times, and then I let them just do it.
That's it.
You know, I only tell them 3 times. I give my professional opinion.
That's all you do.
That's it. And I say, look, man, let's try this. And when they try it, they can't do it. Like even with the vocal training, for instance, right? I can sing. So when I get people that come to the studio, you know, no disrespect to auto-tune and all that, I get people in the studio and they try to sing, and when they realize
by saying no disrespect.
because I use it with artists too. It depends on the sound, you know what I mean? So I play the piano.
Yeah.
So I get in there and show them the note, and they like, no, I'm singing the right note. I said no, and then I have to hit the piano and say, look, this is the note you're trying to hit. One thing about a note, you can't change it. You can only change the octave.
It could bend a little bit.
Yeah,
no?
just a little bit, right? But they be in there like, and I'm like, no, oh. I tell them how to hit the notes,
right?
And then when they hear me do it, they're like, oh, you can sing something. Yeah, I'm not just telling you this for nothing. And then they get in there and they get stubborn. I've had people walk out the studio.
You're like a diamond in the rough, and you're not in the rough because you are out there. But I'm just saying, it's